she was making a full-time income doing this. And she was a student between her bachelor's and master's degree.
I know also now you talk a lot about different side hustles that people can have, whether they're still stuck in that 9-to-5 job, or maybe this could even be applicable to, we have a lot of students who watch and listen to this podcast that they're trying to make some extra money. What are some of the side hustles that you think right now are the best for people to get into that you talk about in your book?
So I tell you what, I got a book, 27 Online Side Hustles.
There it is.
Yeah. And it's really kind of unlike what I normally teach, because I do teach Facebook ads, marketing and everything. But I'd have friends and family come up to me and they're like, "Hey, Paul, will you teach me how to do what you do?" And I'm like, "You got a year or so?
It's exactly. It's very, it's going to be complicated to get to that point right away and start making money.
Yeah.
That's a skill that really needs to be acquired."
Yeah. But I kind of understood what they were saying. They're like, "Hey, I want to learn how to do something that is making money online." So what I did in about September or October of last year is I just went through various YouTube channels and found people that were doing amazing things online that was like real legitimate stuff, not like, take 1,000 surveys and make $5, not that, but like legitimate stuff. And I interviewed a young boy, 17 years old in high school, that made $20,000 online. And I interviewed him. I'm like, what did you do? And he put, ads on Craigslist. "Do you have an old phone that you want to get rid of? I'll buy it from you for cash." And he would buy old cell phones from people for like $50, clean it up, fix it up, and then flip it, put it on eBay or Facebook Marketplace for $100. He did that just as a side hustle, made $20,000 as a student in high school. $20,000 in high school.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So flipping cell phones, that was one of the side hustles that I talked about. I interviewed a lady who was vacationing down in South America somewhere, and this would be great for students. There's various websites that you can log on to, set up a profile. You take a test on your written and verbal English, and then you can teach people English. And she, like 4 hours a day, she taught students over in China basic conversational English, where she would get on calls with them, Zoom calls or whatever. She said, "I just do this from my phone, talk to kids. There's not even really a basic curriculum. It's just having conversations, making sure they're saying things right." And she was making a full-time income doing this. And she was a student between her bachelor's and master's degree. And she was doing this on the side.